that movement is a product of the right-wing think tank complex. It's really important to understand that this is not like a wing of the scientific community that broke off organically to say, no, the science is wrong. It's a creation of the think tank complex. And the vast majority of the books are published by think tanks like the American Enterprise Institute, the Cato Institute, the Heartland Institute, which is, of course, the ground zero of climate change denial. And this is not a scientific organization. This is a free market think tank, or so-called free market think tank. And the reason they deny climate change is because these are policy organizations. These are lobby groups, whatever you want to call them. The think tanks exist to push a very particular worldview that we're all familiar with. It's privatization, deregulation, cuts to social spending, free trade, just the panoply of neoliberal policies. And what they understand, it's the argument I make, is that if climate change is real, if those 97% of climate scientists are telling the truth, then essentially their whole ideological project collapses. Because obviously greed is not just good, as they've been telling us for so long. It is not the best route to achieve the best possible outcomes for the most number of people. It's destabilizing our planet's life support systems. That's a pretty big downside of deregulated capitalism. But also, if this is true, and obviously it is true, then it calls for a forceful government response. You have to regulate, you have to get in the way of fossil fuel companies and tell them, no, you can't dig up, about 80% of the carbon they have already counted in their reserves. You have to invest in the public sphere, something else they don't much like, to get us off fossil fuels and also to protect ourselves from the storms that are already coming. So you see really clearly why they deny climate change, because it profoundly threatens their worldview.